Good day, students. My name is Fayemi Azimolabanji. I am your personal teacher for civic education, and I will be teaching you HIV/AIDS on the topic of HIV/AIDS. Firstly, what's HIV/AIDS? Firstly, what's the full meaning of HIV? HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, it's a virus that attacks the body's immune system, specifically the CD4 cells, which is the TD cells, which is the T cells, which help the body fight off infections. 1. If untreated, HIV reduces the number of CD4 cells, making the person more likely to get infections or infected related to cancers. Okay, what is AIDS? AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. The most advanced stages of the infections, it occurs when the immune system is badly damaged due to the long-term HIV infections, characterized by the presence of certain opportunistic infections or cancers. Thank you.
Hello students, my name is Merit Osagedowa Gopadia. I'm your personal educator on civic education, and I'm going to be taking you on the topic of HIV and AIDS. And we'll be looking at the differences between HIV and AIDS. But before then, I want to take us back to the meaning of HIV and AIDS. Then we'll look at the causes and before we go to the differences. Now, what is the full meaning of HIV and AIDS? The full meaning of HIV is human immune virus. Human immune virus. Why? The full meaning of AIDS is acquired immune syndrome. Acquired immune syndrome. So let's look at the causes of HIV and AIDS. What can cause HIV? First is having unprotected sex. Having unprotected sex. When you're having sex without protection, it can cause HIV. Second is sharing sharp objects. Sharing sharp objects. When you're sharing sharp objects like razor blade, needles, you can get infected with HIV. Second is from mother to child. When the mother is an HIV patient and a mother who is an HIV patient is breastfeeding a child, can get infected even through childbirth. Yes, it happens. Through childbirth, it happens. So mother to child is another part of it. Then the third one is blood transmission. Blood transmission. When you are taking blood, for instance, if a person has a shortage of blood and requires blood, so if they are giving the person another blood, and that blood that they are giving that person happens to be the blood of an infected person, that's somebody that is infected with HIV, that person can get infected also, because the blood he or she receives is from an HIV patient. So the person is bound to be infected. So you can contact HIV through blood transmission. Then the last one is occupational exposure. So if you're working with a person that is an HIV patient, you get to share things. Maybe you talk, you get to share cups and maybe food, spoons. You can get infected, because by the time you're using the person's spoon, you're using the spoon of an HIV patient. Your saliva, the person's saliva, gets into your mouth if you do not wash the spoon properly. So that's that. I'm sorry I'm very fast. I just want to take us, we are just doing a recap of these causes. Then we'll move forward to the causes of AIDS. We all know that AIDS is the advanced form of HIV. A person gets to become an AIDS patient when he or she did not treat HIV properly. So AIDS is the advanced form of HIV. Do you understand? Now let's move forward to the difference between HIV and AIDS. Like I said before, that HIV is the virus. Why AIDS is the condition. HIV can be treated, it can be managed. Let's use that word, it can be managed. But you see AIDS, AIDS cannot be managed. It's a condition. You just have to live with it. An HIV person can walk freely. You cannot even tell that this is an HIV person. But when you see an AIDS patient, you will tell that this is an AIDS patient because of his appearance. He's looking so lean. He or she might be looking so lean, so macheted and all that. You can tell that this person is an AIDS patient. So HIV is a virus. Why AIDS is a condition that the person has to live with it. HIV can be managed. AIDS cannot be managed. It cannot be managed. It cannot be managed. It cannot be managed. Thirdly is that HIV can be treated. It can be treated, but AIDS is the advanced form, is an advanced stage of HIV. You just have to live with it. You just have to live with it. HIV can be managed through therapies, through a therapeutic session, which is called ART. It's called ART. By the time you are attending an HIV patient is attending a therapy session, they can help you manage HIV. But AIDS cannot be managed. So we are just going back and forth about this. AIDS cannot be managed, but HIV can be managed. So I want us to understand that not everyone with HIV develops AIDS. No, if it's properly treated. If it's properly treated, it cannot lead, you cannot develop AIDS. But if it's not properly treated, it can develop AIDS. So when HIV is not properly treated, it's turned to AIDS. So AIDS is the advanced form of HIV. There are two different things now. AIDS is the advanced stage of HIV. When HIV is not treated, it graduates to AIDS. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Good day, students. My name is Arishin Oluwatobi Solomon. I am your personal teacher, and I want to teach about symptoms of AIDS, which is the advanced HIV. Number one symptoms of AIDS we have here is rapid weight loss, which is the reduction in the normal size of the body and the shape, even in weight. Anyone who is infected with the disease will definitely reduce in body, in shape and weight. The number two there is frequent fever or sweat at night. You see, anyone that is infected with the disease will be feverish even at night without doing anything. The person will be doing what, will be sweating. Even without doing any work, the person will sweat at night, which can also cause fever. Another one there is extreme tiredness. Even without doing anything, the person will just feel tired. To pick up something, the person will do what? Will just get tired, just like that. Prolonged swelling of lymph glands. We all know in the white blood cells, the lymph gland is responsible for regulating the circulatory system. It provides blood. Now, anyone who is infected with this disease, we have swollen lymph glands, which is dangerous to the cells. Another one there is diarrhea lasting more than a week. The person will have the infection called diarrhea, which cannot be healed easily like that. So diarrhea lasting up to a week is also one of the symptoms of AIDS. Another one there is sores in the mouth, arms or genital. You see, the person won't be able to eat well due to the sores, like wound injuries in the mouth of the person. Another one there is pneumonia and memory loss or depression. The person will feel depressed no how, because people won't want to come close to them due to the disease that they have. So they will be depressed and again it causes memory loss because they will forget things easily. Another one there is opportunistic infections. Anyone that is infected with the disease, it said the person immune system will be weak, and when the immune system is weak, there will be opportunity for any infection, any disease to enter to come against the body, because the immune system won't be able to fight back due to the weakness. And now let's talk about the effects of HIV/AIDS. Effect of HIV/AIDS. Number one, it weakens the immune system, making body prone to infections. Yes, when the immune system is weak, the body is open to different kind of infection or disease, because the immune system protects the body. It protects the body from acquiring diseases. The second one there is it leads to long-term health complication. Yes, long-term health complication. The person health won't be stable, so it will be complicated. Automatically the health is damaged. Another one there is it impacts social and economic life. How? Anyone infected with the disease, so people won't want to get close to them, so it causes loss of relationship, even work. And the last one we have here is it can be fatal if untreated. What do I mean by fatal? This fatal, that it can be more brutal when it is untreated. When HIV is untreated, it leads to AIDS, and when it gets to AIDS, automatically the person days are numbered. Thank you.
Good day, students. My name is Ifeanyi Uzoma Caroline, and I'm your civic educator for today. So we're talking about modes of transmission. HIV can be transmitted through unprotected sexual contact, sharing of needle, mother to child, and blood transmission, occupational exposure. Note that HIV is not spread through this following: hug, kiss, sharing of food, mosquito bites. Early symptoms of HIV. Acute stage: 1. Fever, fatigue, rashes, sore throat, and swollen lumps, headache, and muzzle. Thank you.
My name is Aaron Ogofia Besu. I'll be a personal civic teacher on HIV and AIDS. I'll talk about how to use condom to prevent HIV. Condom play a crucial role in preventing of HIV disease and other infections. And we have three behavioral risk factors. 1. By having multiple partner sex. By playing with sharp objects and syringe and needles. And lastly, by having unprotected sex. We can stop the risk of having HIV by having protected sex, by using condom, and not playing with sharp objects, by abstaining from sex